Hi, my name is Kyle Doyle. Today I'm going to be demonstrating exercises for the lumbar spine. So we're going to start out with our patient in a supine position. They're going to have their arms reach straight out, their legs stretched straight back, with their toes tucked straight down towards the floor. We want their head retracted so it's off the floor but not up into extension looking forward like that. So these are going to be prone bird dogs, and so we're just going to have them raise the opposite arm and opposite leg at the same time. And so we're going to have our patient hold that for 3 to 5 seconds, and they'll do 6 to 8 reps on that. Next we're going to do cobras. So cobra push-up, our patient is again going to be supine. We're going to bring the hands in under the shoulders. The neck is going to be retracted again, so staying nice and neutral off of the ground, just looking straight down. Shoulders should be drawn down towards the patient's feet, and then they're just going to, and the toes are still going to be tucked here, and then their patient's just going to push themselves up into extension like this, holding for 3 to 5 seconds, and then lowering down, and they'll repeat that for 6 to 8 reps. Next we have alternating bird dogs. So for this, our patient is going to be on their hands and knees. We want the spine in a nice, straight, neutral position. We need it to stay in that neutral position for the duration of this exercise. So just like our normal bird dogs, alternating bird dogs, we're going to be reaching out the opposite arm and opposite leg, and the patient's going to hold that for 3 to 5 seconds for 6 to 8 reps. So they'll just be straightening out the opposite arm and opposite leg like this. Next we're going to be moving on to supine moves. So the patient is going to be laying on their back. So this first one we're going to do a knee to chest stretch. So the patient's just going to be laying flat on their back. Toes should be pointed up towards the ceiling, and then one leg at a time they're going to bring their leg up to the chest, bending the knee, and just holding this stretch for 3 to 5 seconds, toes kept pointing towards the ceiling. And again, we're going to do 6 to 8 reps per side here. Next, we're going to have supine glute bridges. So patient's just going to bend their knees, feet flat on the ground, and then they're going to use the glutes to lift the body up off of the floor. And so the patient is going to do that for 3 to 5 seconds and for 6 to 8 reps. Next we are going to have the hollow drill. So our patient's goal here is they're going to tuck the pelvis forward and bring the rib cage and the pelvis together so that they can bring that lumbar spine down to the floor, so that they can get rid of that gap in the floor underneath their low back. So the patient's just going to tuck their pelvis and really pull that lumbar spine down to the floor. They're going to hold for 10 seconds here. And again, we'll repeat that for 6 to 8 reps. And then our last one is going to be knee rotations. So the patient's going to be laying flat on their back again. They're going to cross one leg over the other as far as they can. And then they're just going to fall to one side. Hold that for 3 to 5 seconds. Going to fall to the other side. Hold that for 3 to 5 seconds. Then we're going to switch legs, crossing over again. Holding 3 to 5 seconds. And again, we're going to do that for 6 to 8 reps on each side.